Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Arnie, and today we're opening more toys. Specifically, we're going to open up this McFarlane Superman. So let's go ahead and open it up. Boom! So there it is. There is a Kal-El from McFarlane Toys. Let's take a look at the box, the usual kind of McFarlane packaging. There's the back over there. Specifically, what is it? Action Comics 1000, that's where this is from. So yeah, there's the box. Let's go ahead and open it up. So here he is. Here's Superman out of the box. He comes with a few accessories. Here's his trading card. Pretty neat that these toys from this line come with a trading card. He also comes with a change of hands, and he comes with a flight stand. All this for $20 in retail. I got them for $16 though. Best Buy sale, hell yeah. Paint, let's talk about the paint. The paint on this figure is nice, it's vibrant. I think the red could be more vibrant than with the cape, but I think they were going for the likeness of the cover of Action Comics 1000. So all reds, aside from the emblem, are the same red. I personally like having two tones, so it gives off a very classic impression. The logo is really vibrant too. I love the glossy paint to it. It really sets itself apart from the rest of the figure. The skin tones are really pale in my opinion, but hey, he's from Kansas. They've got a lot of that going around. Sculpt. So let's talk about the sculpt of this figure. The sculpt of this figure is kind of the worst part of this figure. It mainly has to do with his body proportions. His top half looks great. His arms and his torso have this big macho look. The emblem is laid on top instead of a mere paint job, but his lower half, that's his problem. The lower half, his legs, it looks like he skipped leg day. With the torso this macho, his legs need to be longer, but instead he looks really weird. I'm also not a fan of his face sculpt. People have this impression of Superman that he's the Boy Scout, a symbol of optimism, but does this face drive that theme home for you? So let's talk about articulation. This figure is a bit disappointing when compared to the other McFarlane figures. This mainly has to do with the single jointed elbows. With so many figures having double jointed elbows, it's a deal breaker for me. But I guess they wanted Supes to have these massive biceps, and they didn't want to detract from that. Across from that, the McFarlane figures have very little ab crunch as well. This is bad because I can't get a good flight pose out of him, and the rubber cape is never ideal for me. It adds weight to the figure, and I'm forced to pose him in a very awkward way to get him to stand up. But hey, his legs can bend, I guess. His toes too. Next, let's talk about the scale. Here's the Joker. Joker is too tall. Here's Captain Marvel / Shazam. I think they look pretty good together. Here's Batman from SHH Figuarts, he's 5.5 inches. And here's Forge from Marvel Legends, about 6 inches. So Superman clearly towers over both of them. Here's Darkseid from Mezco. I think these figures scale pretty well. Really looks like the classic Superman versus classic Darkseid, and I personally like Darkseid more when he's bigger than the Justice League. This to me is a winning combination. So Superman from the McFarlane DC Multiverse, do I recommend it? The accessories and flight stand with the figure are for $20. Technically that's a good price. I always advocate for the stands, but I just don't like his body proportions or his face sculpt. I'd recommend him for $15 because it's just not that good of a look. That aside, his paint is nice and vibrant, and it's a classic look for Superman. This is also the first wave of McFarlane DC figures, and hopefully he revisits Superman again and does it differently to make an even better Superman figure. So there you go guys, that's Superman. Make sure to subscribe over here as well as follow me on my Instagram at TheNerdBuster. Until next time guys, adios!